Just about set. And on the hill today, Tarek Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses there. 1-0. One out, bases empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. One away. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Skubal, 28 years old. And he was a ninth round draft pick back in 2018. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Yandy Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Chisholm sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. Up the middle. Throws to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gage Workman. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Jansen collects, fires to first, and it's in. Back here at Coors Field. New inning getting started. And now Brandon Lau. Skubal back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ground ball could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Return throw to first, and that's 2.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Fastball for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. And back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Joe Morgan. Foul ball there. Inside.
Plate, ball one.
And that is ball one. High fly ball down the left field line. Palacios on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. High fly ball out towards left field. Palacios on the move, and that gets down in the corner. The throw to third. Morgan on his way to third, but he throws on the brakes, gets back to second. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. That's out to center field. DeLuca under it. Hauls it in for the out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Christian Moore. Swing and a miss. One.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Whips it to first. Out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Danny Jansen. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Jose Caballero, the next to hit, takes outside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Popped up, and a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. That's towards center. Chisholm coming on. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Whit Merrifield. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Merrifield aboard here at first with nobody out.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Tag. See. Jansen too late with the throw. Now a long throw home. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gage Workman. He's already homered here in this one. Pepio checks over to first, and he's back. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And the next pitch is way outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Left field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in there. Strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joe Boyle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same.
Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. Fly to center his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. DeLuca now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was late. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Yandy Diaz now 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Diaz in his 7th season, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. 2 outs. Just missed. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds.
Got him swinging. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's going to be Joe Morgan. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
Morgan on the move. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now
Outside,
2-0.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He shoots one out to right. It's 8-0. So digging in, Christian Moore grounded out his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over at the plate. Whit Merrifield, 1 for 2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Low. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. And a foul ball. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-1. Upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To third. Over to Diaz. And that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And first offering is fouled off. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Palacios now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hit in the air, left field. Morgan. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the shortstop, Gage Workman. Boyle back to work. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Boog, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The relay throw, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 9-0. So a man at first, and here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball misses. Throw to second, and great jump. That's outside.
That's out.
Ball 2.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one ripped right center field, and it hits the fence. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. It's 10-0. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Napoli at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
On a line out towards center. DeLuca pulls it in on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And now Bobby Grich. Morgan on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one down the line. And it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Santander, the runner at 3rd. Morgan at 2nd with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Christian Moore. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Last half of inning number 5. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that'll keep more runs from coming. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and now it's going to be Danny Jansen just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. This one in the air. Moore under it, and out number 1 on the grab. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Caballero. First pitch just misses.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Right down the chute, and the count even at 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Fastball is outside. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Ball.
in there at the knees. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Line drive, caught. He's in on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gage Workman. In the air, left field, down the line. Palacios makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. He nails one out to right. It's 12-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. That is the inning. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Napoli gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
DeLuca, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Diaz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Morgan sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Mike Napoli. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul straight back.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Joe Morgan. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Filthy
1 ball,
changeup right
2
there.
strikes.
Just pulled the string.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, you know,
0-1's
with
the
2
count.
out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
He goes down looking. Back here at Coors Field, ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau.
Nope.
First pitch
Outside.
doesn't find the zone. Line drive. Morgan makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. There's a strike. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Palacios in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late swing, foul to the left.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is...
That's strike 3, and the third. And we're back. Digging in, Christian Moore. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Now it's the right fielder, Whit Merrifield. Kim slings to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So now here's the DH, Logan O'Hoppe. Center field. DeLuca settles under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And now the shortstop, Gage Workman. And first offering is fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 13-0.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Runner takes off. Safe at second with a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Now a check on him at second. Back safely. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Denver, we go to the 9th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Late with the swing there.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Caballero. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. So they're down to their final out. And now Josh Lowe. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that is the ball game. Final score. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the All-Stars taking on the Giants. All right, just about set to go. On the hill here today, Logan Webb.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Yastrzemski drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Batting second, the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And first offering is fouled off. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. It gets down a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now a chance for Curtis Granderson.
Ball. That's
that one
inside.
inside, and it's 1-0. Webb, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. That one pushed foul. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
That is it. The right fielder, number 21.
And here is Sosa to the plate. And that's fouled off. That one inside, and 1-1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Cepeda settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, Clayton Kershaw getting the start.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Hank Thompson, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Rodriguez down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Willie Mays digging in now. Just missed. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Matt Chapman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next pitch is outside. That one the other way. Sosa makes the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Willie Adames stands in. Webb back to work. Outside low. And that is ball one. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now here is Jack Caglione.
That's a ball.
Just missed. So 2 balls and no strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground right side. 4, 6.
That's an out.
3. And they turn the double play. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork and a good feed.
McCovey makes the grab, and that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Willie McCovey. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and Joe McDonald says he went around. Comes up empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And he swings over the top there. Rodriguez up with it to first, and he's safe at first. So digging in, Willie Adames. There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Now it's the DH, Bryce Eldridge. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Slides, but it gets by him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make it.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Fires to the plate. In there safely.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Patrick Bailey, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Eldridge at third. Cepeda over at second with one down. The other way, Caglione to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Thompson to hit now. Golden opportunity right here. Strike one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Kershaw fires. Puts a bunt down. And there's two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie Mays. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That misses, and the count is 1-1. One down, base is empty. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Chapman fires over to first, and they get Turner for the out. So up next, Jarren Duran. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Not close with that one. 1-0. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with
runner on the move. This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver as we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. That one missing inside. On the ground. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here is Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Adames zips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Willie McCovey. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Right side, Caglione takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, leading off, Curtis Granderson. And that's down and away.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Outside with a breaking ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Granderson checks his swing, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. Sammy Sosa, the next to hit.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here. So digging in, Willie Adames. That one inside. Look out.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mays gets under it, brings it in, and there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. 0 for 1 so far. That one inside. Ball 1. Granderson off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. McCovey getting an angle on it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the fourth, and now Willie Adames. First pitch misses.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's off the mark. 2-0.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss. And now
3
3-1.
balls, 1 strike.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So now the DH spot, Bryce Eldridge. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Eldridge goes 6 feet 7 inches, only 20 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Adames, the throw to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Orlando Cepeda now at the plate. Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Tosses to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. In there, he's safe. Bailey stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Out towards right center field. Sosa makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Webb back to work. Right side, hard hit. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rodriguez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
That misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Line and caught at 3rd by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Hank Thompson digging in now. Bunt attempt popped up. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Man at first, here's the center fielder, Willie Mays.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play, and that's a great play for the out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
In the dirt. And that one hammered back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Top 6. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
Thompson in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Slapped foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Bailey down to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Yeah, the batter now, Sammy Sosa.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Inside, just missed. That's down and in. Webb, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And a foul ball. This one in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Willie McCovey.
Mark David.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed.
0-2
Thought it was
the count.
fastball. A little bit out in front.
And down on strikes he goes. One down. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. And first offering is fouled off. Here's the pitch to Adames. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Adames, the base runner at first with one out. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
First and second, one out. And here's the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. Swings through that one for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. One out. Runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bases loaded. One away. Swings through that one for strike two.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And downstairs. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Hank Thompson steps into the box. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Slap the other way, foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's a little high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's in the dirt. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
New arm out of the bullpen, Randy Rodriguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Altuve up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
That's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And it looks like trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Tosses to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the...
Popped up, Adames. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Ball 1 there. Towards first. Base hit. 1 run in already. Now a second crosses the plate. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Vladdy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Out to short, Adames. Zips it across, and Guerrero is set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Yastrzemski, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Here's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese
No
on
balls,
that one.
2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now, Willie McCovey.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. We go to the 8th, and here is Curtis Granderson. Rodriguez back to work. Just
0-1.
missed.
Counts 1-0.
Swung on, belted. Mays going back. Hits the top of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Safe at third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy.
Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right.
And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So up next, Willie Adames.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The shortstop takes the ball. 1 away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Chases in the dirt, slider there. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. No advance, good job behind the dish. So digging in, Jack Caglione. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one's in there. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Caught him looking. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Willie Adames. Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And there's 1 down. And now Bryce Eldridge. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2
1 ball,
strikes.
2 strikes to count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Next to hit, Orlando Cepeda. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That misses. 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just
Count it
off the
3-2.
inside corner. And now it's filled up 3-2. In the air, center field. Granderson coming on. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a
0-1's the
tough
count.
one at that.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Coors Field, and now it's going to be Jose Altuve. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, still 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Right side, Yastrzemski. Puts it away for the out. Here's Trey Turner. Outside low, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Now back, the left fielder, Jaron.
Next to hit, Jaron Duran.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time.
Turner runs. They pitch out. You know, throw, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He circles the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 6-3. Curtis Granderson digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball.
This has been a rough inning,
one
but
ball, one
sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Out to center. Mays has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Last chance for the home team. And now, Hank Thompson. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. And it's fouled away. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Headed towards the corner. Sosa on the run towards the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next pitch, not close, up high. Out there to center. Granderson makes the grab. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swings through that.
0-1.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Kopech is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-3 our final. All right, ready to go here. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Gibson gets it back in quickly. Go ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
And the throw, he's out at third. 1 out, bases empty. Hit in the air, center field. Gibson underneath it. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1's the count.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Tony Clark. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw. He's in there safely. Up and in, and that's ball 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things.
Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Out. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Perales, just 21 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first, and it goes just foul. And that skips into dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Morgan on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ricky Henderson will hit next. Fought off foul.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And
No
Singy,
balls, 2
Ricky's
strikes.
1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. Smith over to first in time. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Mark McGuire now at the plate as he swings through
1-1.
strike 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. And welcome back. Back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Tony Clark. Perales back to work. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a slow roller. Robinson. 1 out in the second. At the plate, Jose Bautista.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hit in the air, right field. Bautista under it. He's got it. 2 away. Now here is David Justice.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down and makes the grab. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Napoli. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. David Ortiz getting ready to hit.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Making a move at first. On to pinch run. Don Baylor. Check on the runner. Baylor dives back in safely. Now here is Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
The count. That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the dirt, but kept close. Baylor gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. That misses the zone. 1-0. No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it's even up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. Down the line. Bautista flying after this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Squirts away a little bit. Liner caught it second. 2 gone now.
That's an out.
It beats him back to first. It's a triple play. Back here in Denver, now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Trey Jameson taking over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2. And delivers outside. check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And no swing. It's ball 4. And here is Terry Pendleton.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is foul. So the tying run at second. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
The count is full.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner on the go again. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Ripped to third and caught.
Wow, so close to tying up this ball game with that swing, and really there's nothing he could have done differently. Just a matter of good positioning by the defense and luck turning their way.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. 2 on, 1 out. Morgan, the next to hit, led off this game with a double. On the mound now, Zach Thompson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. So they're down to their final out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith trying to deliver as the hero. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 on, 2 outs. This to third. Beltre fires across the diamond, out to end it. And they strand it. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's New York taking on San Francisco. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Simeon Woods Richardson.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fly ball center field. Gibson hustling after it. He's got it. And there's one away. And the batter now, Chipper Jones.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that misses. And that is ball one. Woods Richardson, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Snags it for the second out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
In the air, right field. Bautista has a beat on it, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 outs. That one not close.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count. Base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Larry Doby digging in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. And they lead it. It's 3-0. So 2 down, and now here is Manny Ramirez. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. That one ripped. Back there. God! That ball was crushed. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-0. Here's the second baseman, Dick Allen. Fly ball to right. Bautista brings it in for the 3rd out. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
No, he's in.
So up next, Ricky Henderson. There goes the runner. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tags the runner for 1. So digging in, Mark McGuire. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Henderson leads off first with 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
1-1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one outside. And it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone.
Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike.
2 balls.
Throw to third.
2 strikes.
Save. That wasn't close. Runner on at third. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mike Napoli digs in now. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. In the air, right side. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Top of the second, leading off, Terry Pendleton. Woods Richardson back to work. Foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just
There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
comes through with the RBI. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they boost their lead. It's 9-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Zach Pop on a pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah.
That one is absolutely belted. You can kiss it goodbye. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 10-0. Now at the plate, Larry Doby. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Gibson under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Doubled his first time. That one out to right. Bautista sizes this one up. And there are two down. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's already homered in this game. Whoa, they threw that one behind him. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line.
New pitcher on here. number 35.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First
Ball
pitch
inside.
misses. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't.
Nope.
Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind
Oh, that's
of
out.
double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really
got a
old,
full
like
count.
close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Man at first, nobody out. And here is Jose Bautista. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jackie Robinson. There goes Jackie. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Robinson at second with nobody out. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Base knock right field. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to
Ball,
do. Just
that's
let the ball
inside.
travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got a
First
ball,
and
one
second
strike.
here, no outs. And that's in for a strike. And down on strikes. And one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Lays down a bunt to the right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So the lineup flips over. Ian Kinsler now at the plate. They got it for out number 2.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Manny Ramirez. Pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. And ball 1. Bautista
Counts 1-0.
on third. Gibson on second. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it run hops the wall. The runner scores all the way from first as they cut into the lead.
How about that? Clears the bases. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle,
Inside,
not a whole
ball
lot
one.
of velocity, right on top of it.
McGuire stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. So now a pinch hitter, Don Baylor, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. He swings and fouls one off. ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Terry Pendleton. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these players doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They are perfect with runners in scoring position so far. Not a single out made in those spots, so this team is feeling it.
That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Bautista makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. Chipper Jones will hit next. Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Varitek. He's already homered here in this one. They turn things over to the southpaw, Trevor Rogers.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Gibson ranging back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Jones off of first with 2 away. Squirts away a little bit. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gibson sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. And strike 1 to the catcher.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Robinson whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bautista makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's going to be Jose Bautista. RBI single his last time up. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comebacker to the mound. And that'll do it.
They were ready early on. Just a 3-inning game, but we saw a lot of action. That was as much a slugfest as you could hope for in this type of contest.